Hi, good evening. My name is Ariana Hilliard and I am a junior communications major here at UTSA. I am a transfer student originally from Arlington, Texas, which may ring a bell. That is the hometown of the Dallas Cowboys. If not, I don't blame you. Football isn't for everybody. And it is actually a town about 20 minutes outside of Dallas, a major metropolitan area. And outside of that, I can't help you. Google Maps may be something you want to take a look at to find Dallas. So, as I said, I'm a transfer student. I'm actually transferring from California, where my husband is stationed. He's active duty Air Force, and I came back to pursue my degree because California is way too expensive. If you've ever been there, lived there, or are from there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I came back to my home state to pursue my degree, and San Antonio is one of my favorite cities. I used to live here, so I'm so excited to be back. After graduation, I plan to pursue a commission in the Air Force as an officer in the intelligence field. I feel that a communications degree will allow me to talk to other agencies and gather the information that will help me prevent disaster scenarios for our country and even for the immediate state. So, I have decided to brag about my short tenure at Chase Bank, what I learned from it, and how I helped make it better. So in 2011, I was offered a position as a telephone banker. What that means is instead of going to the branch and talking to the banker about what concerns you may have with your account, you simply pick up the phone, give me a call, we go over your account, we take a look at any concerns you may have, maybe look at some products that do better for you. The unique challenge with this particular position was that whereas a banker in person has the benefit of looking at you, reading your nonverbal cues, and using those to help better decide what's good for your account or good for you. I don't have that option because I'm over the phone, so I have to use my communication skills and read your voice or your communication to me and figure out how I can best help you. So in the 2 years I was there, I actually received 3 promotions, and I was only there for 2 years, so I'm very, very proud of myself with that. And the first 2 were in the consumer side of things. I moved from telephone consumer banking to business banking. Here, same idea, but I work with small businesses and big businesses to go over their accounts, look at what products may be better for them, look at products aren't working for them, maybe they're not as big as they thought they were going to be by a certain point, but here we were able to help them out more. And then from there, I was actually promoted to work with the private clients. Now, private clients are used to being treated and talked to a certain way, and they will let you know if you are not doing business with them in the way they are accustomed. So in 2012, I was actually offered a position in the risk operations sector as a member of the fraud detection team. Now, this particular position, we used intelligence that was gathered based on our computer systems where customers' accounts were flagged for any weird activity going on, unusual activity that wasn't normal for them, and we would call and say, "Excuse me, sir, ma'am, this particular account has had some activity on it, we're worried," and wanted to make sure everything was okay. Typically, people were traveling and they were spending unusually because they were on vacation or things like that. But a lot of times, it would be that fraudsters had gathered their information because they used a random website or things like that. And so we used our computer systems to help mitigate and minimize any damage that may have happened and help them get those funds back if funds were taken, and help prevent any future loss. While in this position, I decided I wanted to be in risk operations. I enjoyed communicating with customers. I enjoyed communicating with my team. I want to be in risk operations to help prevent any future disaster scenarios for our customers at Chase. Unfortunately, my tenure was cut short because I did get married to my husband. As I stated, is Air Force, and we moved out to California where Chase doesn't have as strong of a foothold, so I ended my career at that point and decided to pursue my associates until I could figure out what it is I wanted to do. So But actually working at Chase helped me decide I wanted to use my intelligence gathering skills to detect and prevent disaster scenarios. So that is when I decided communications and intel, that was the combination that I wanted. So with that in mind, my top 3 goals for this class are 3 E's. Expand upon my communication skills professionally and personally, because it doesn't stop at home and it certainly doesn't stop in the classroom or at work. Extend my social network via my classmates and my professor. This way, after graduation, I know people who may go on to different things and they could be very helpful to me and I could be very helpful to them in the future. And finally, excel in this course and on my communications journey in its entirety. And to do that, I hope to excel in this project and future projects, and hopefully this will be a very great stepping stone on my communications journey. Thank you so much for watching and have a good evening.